The other piece, we all are hearing about video agents, and this is now something we have to embrace. It's going to be a part of our workflow, something we cannot resist. The question is, how will they be different, and what extra value that they can add on top of the AI workflows that I already have? However, what's going to happen in the future, and to some extent is already happening in certain scenarios, is the AI video agents taking these decisions and triggering the workflows by themselves. For example, you could be instructional designer with a specific goals for a quarter coming in from your leadership team. So you have an OKR that you're pursuing. You can give that as a goal to your AI agent, and the AI agent will understand what your priorities are and will come up with a nice plan. Hey, these are the courses that you need to build on. These are the videos, these are the blog posts, these are the graphics that you need to create. And it'll come to you for your review and approval, and over a period of time, it'll learn your preferences and it can reduce your involvement as well as much as possible, so that the content automation is taken care by itself. But even now, you can just go and approve that, and then the content is getting created and it can even get published to the platforms. If you are in the training world, to your LMS platforms. If you're in the marketing world, the content getting published to YouTube, social media, your website, and different channels. So the point is, the AI video agents would be able to take decisions on your behalf based on the goals that you have shared, and they'll be able to even measure the impact of the content that is being created and give you recommendations, like how I was mentioning earlier about creating more engaging content moving forward. So this is something which we think is going to happen, and our product roadmap is already being built in this direction.